take that.
We thought it'll only take a minute to make you a top smart video of all our songs, but you've got to promise us that you're going to watch it. If you don't like it, do what you like with it, but please watch it because we'll be dead satisfied and you give us a right good feeling. See you later.
I've got 3 brothers and 1 sister, and I think my mum says I was the best behaved.
Oh, yeah.
So what about the time you got pulled up by the police?
No, I was the best behaved and I was the cutest as a child. But unfortunately, my mother wanted a girl when I was born, and I think my dad told me that she cried and it was a girl, so that really upset me, and she only told me that last week, so.
Yeah, I got 5 brothers, so like, my mum and dad had 6 lads, and my mum was happy with that. She never wanted a girl because she said they were brats when they were younger. And but my dad always wanted a girl, so he ran off with another woman and got a couple of girls to Sorry.
I was alright at school, to be honest. I weren't a SWAT, but...
Got something, yeah, mate.
Oh, cheers, Al. I weren't a SWAT or anything, but when I was younger, sort of at junior school, I used to come back with good reports, but as I got older, I think I sort of started getting around with the wrong people, and the older I got, as the 3rd year, 4th year and 5th year came along, the reports just sort of went downhill at a fast rate. And come the 5th year, it was like, who's Mark? You know what I mean? The reports was like, who is this lad?
I reckon...
We never see him.
Sorry, Mark. I reckon that you was a decent guy until you met us, and we all corrupted.
Tell you what, when I was at school, actually, I was pretty quiet. I used to sort of go about with about a group of about 8 lads, and I was always the one who was at the back, keeping myself to myself. I remember, like, the girls used to always say that I was pretty shy. Always at school, like, I remember they used to always like talk to the other like members of like our gang at that time. They weren't really bothered with me because I was always quiet. And
you know what they say,
I used to play football all the time, so nobody was really interested.
Mark, you know what they say though, don't you?
What do they say, mate?
They say the quiet ones are always the troublemakers. So you must have been the troublemaker of your bunch.
I must have been. I was the one who sort of put all the plans together and then said, right, go and do it and I'll watch.
Yeah, I was quite good at school, really.
Goody.
No, I wasn't.
Goody.
No, I was good at school. I did most. I wasn't that academic really either, but I mean, I used to learn different musical instruments so I could get out of lessons, you know.
My school was great, and on my reports that the teachers used to send me back, he always used to say, could do better. And I'm sorry to say, but you know, I could have done better. I was doing better having a laugh with my friends and everything. You know, it's important to get a good education and everything. I don't mean to preach, but you know, I look back on my school days now and I think, geez, I wish I'd tried better because
I'll be very brief. My school reports are really crap. No, 'cause I didn't care less at school, honestly.
I don't think I was less bright than like my friends who did get lots of O-levels and A-levels and stuff. I think it just didn't hold any interest for me and for what I wanted to do, you know. I just feel like that schools could offer a little more sort of like, stay away boys. Schools could offer a little more sort of direction, you know, rather than O-levels and A-levels and like RE, you know, teaching in RE and teaching in maths and teaching about algebra and things like that. Teach them things about the real world, what goes on outside in the big wide world and you know, that kind of thing.
That's our long play video over. Can we go home now?
Whip, 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 whip. We'll take that and we're good to go. This is our video, this is our show. If you don't like it, tune in. And if you don't like it, just throw it in the bin.
Promises never brew anything you know.